You ready? You gonna have a good day? Okay, bye. Good afternoon, I guess. Yeah, crazy. Oh man, it's been a day already, and it is. What time is it? 2 o'clock. All right, so we took Rylan to first day of kindergarten this morning, so that was exciting. And then I got a haircut, so that's nice. We had a meeting with an accountant this morning about stuff. Yeah, so we got that taken care of. And then we were having Quickbooks issues again. So I was having this problem a few weeks ago that they locked us out of our account, even though we have an active subscription, and they tell us we don't. So I spent almost 3 hours on the phone with Quickbooks today. 3 freaking hours. I'm not happy with them. But for the time being, we've got it resolved, and hopefully going forward, and it's better. But if any of you are looking for accounting software, pick anything other than QuickBooks. Anything else. Anyway, that's over with. We're going to go do some mowing. So Brock changed our hydraulic and transmission filters on here yesterday. We've been having some trouble with this tractor, transmission overheating and some stuff. We're just trying to narrow it down one by one. Doing the easy things first, the cheap things first. If we're going to go run it today and see what happens. If we have more issues with it today, then we get the dealer involved. So that's where we're at. Let's go mow some wheat stubble. So I think the goal here is actually to mow the whole thing, but I want to find out what Dad's priorities are and kind of mow that area first. So I don't know if he wants to keep working up this stuff here. I mean, Brock mowed the stuff in the back where they're putting tile in now. I know he wants to do some stuff on the other side of the house up there, and then across the ditch there's more over there. So we'll see what's the priority. Plus we'll check in on him back here. He came in the office when I was on the phone with QuickBooks, and he was using a piece of clay tile that he's had in the barn for 40 years, and he was really thrilled about it. So, well, they're plowing. Let's see how Dad's doing here. That's probably the hole he just put that tile in and covered it, so I can't see it and show you now.
Saving it for 40 years. They got a spot for it up there.
Gonna use it.
Gonna use it.
A clay tee that's 5-inch?
5-inch.
And a 4-inch tee. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Had it in the barn forever. He's gonna use it. No, they don't. All right. Well, good deal. So they're working on tiling back here. These white flags are all tile lines that run north and south, and then they're kind of splitting them. Or maybe those are their runs that they're putting in, and the orange ones are, I don't know. They know what the flags mean. I don't. I'm just here. So they're digging start holes with the little excavator there. Dad's digging up old tile and fixing and patching and that kind of stuff. And then they got the plow running over there. We're gonna go mow. That's what my job is. So this field has a couple of electric poles out in the middle of it here that are super annoying when you're trying to farm around it, because you can't get between the poles and the road with a planter, or anything else for that matter. But we've got some wet spots. We've got one there. There's another one up over there that are, they shouldn't be there. We don't really know why they're there, because they didn't used to be. So we want to dig them up and dig up the tile and see if there's something wrong with them. There's a standpipe up here along the road somewhere in there that there's an outlet. That water should be getting away, but we need to dig them up, see if the tile are plugged or something wrong. But we've had an idea and a thought of actually pulling a bunch of this dirt out from between the poles and the road, creating a kind of a waterway or some sort of, just a surface drain to get the water off of the field, taking that dirt, filling in those holes so that we don't have the issue out in the field, and then just not farming along the road and kind of letting that stuff go, which wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. But we got water standing right here, and I get that we had over an inch of rain 4 or 5 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was, but that water should not be there. This should not be that wet, and it was drowned out. Wheat didn't grow here, so we gotta address it. All right, I mowed up there along the road a little bit, did a bunch on the other side of the house, and jumped across the ditch. We're gonna mow basically everything from the woods that way, because we're gonna throw some tile in here at some point. In fact, they already found some of them yesterday. They were out here digging around, so we're gonna do that. Also, one of the neighbors, the people at the bean field next door to us there, they tiled that field out here a number of years ago, and there's a depression along the line that Basically it was too low for them to be able to tile into the existing outlet. So now that we have wheat stubble here, they would like to come across to us and put a new main in deeper so that they can finish tiling their field out and to better get rid of the water. And it naturally has to come to this ditch right here. So they're out there doing some surveying. According to our tile maps, we actually have 2 mains and they can split it, and it would be pretty easy to do. So they're going to take care of doing that and all of the work and paying for it and everything, but we're going to allow them and kind of give them access to do it and work together on that a little bit. So I did mow on the other side of the ditch there a little bit, as close to the ditch bank as I could, where those mains come out and where they're going to put the new one in, because well, we got to locate the other ones. We know where they're at on the map, but you actually have to find them so that you can flag them out and stay between them. So anyway, we got some mowing to do across here. Look at our beautiful clover stand. I mean, we just got a fantastic clover catch, which is awesome. So we're gonna mow it down to make it easier to work back here and to see what we're doing. The clover will continue to grow. It'll grow back pretty quickly. At some point we will get the chicken litter spread on this field, and then we'll work this stuff down and eventually spray it and kill it off before winter to get it worked down and ready for spring. So that's the plan out here. Oh, also, it's been, what time is it? 3:51, almost an hour and a half. Our tractor has not overheated yet. It has not thrown any codes, but I have stopped a couple of times to talk to those guys and give them a chance to cool down. So we'll keep pushing it until it does. All right, Dad just called me. He said these guys need a bucket load or 2 of stone. We had some pea gravel hauled in this morning to the farm there, so he sent Jack, my Uncle Jack's over. He's gonna take over this and mow for us. We're gonna take their backhoe, the tile guys, back to the farm and scoop up some stone and bring it back for him. He can figure that out. Jack's got a lot of hours in that tractor when we used to run it on the baler, so he knows how to run that one. So now me figuring out how to run this, maybe another story. We'll see. Key, we need a key. Where's the key? Where's the key even go? Oh, it goes right there. It's not in here. All right, guess we'll have to go find it. We're back. We got the key. There we go. Okay. Loader? Nope. Loader? Yep. Okay. Okay, we gotta pick up the backhoe. Gotta be a switch to turn it on somewhere. Somewhere. Hold on, I gotta find it. Well, that took an embarrassingly long time. There's a button back there. I didn't know there was a button there. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, we got it. We got to lift it up. So now we can attempt to drive. So let's see. Lift it up. Oh, I put the stabilizers down because I thought, well, maybe that's why it won't move, because the stabilizers are down. No. Okay. Forward. Aha! This is going to be easy. The easy part. So here's our new stone pile. Pea gravel. And Dad had asked me to put a couple bucket loads in this trailer so we can haul it down there while we've got this backhoe here, because our backhoe is also in the field and we have no other way to load it. So we'll fill that up and then we'll scoop up a bucket load and take it to the field. Alright, well, they're making progress putting some tile lines in here. They're sort of short runs, but they're making them. So I don't know where they need that stone. I see Jack is stopped over there, so I assume our tractor overheated again. He had some ideas that he was going to try though, so we'll wait and see what he has to say. There he goes. So, I see a big old rock. We'll go look at that.
Face of it?
Yeah, that's a pretty big one for us.
Yeah, that's got potential.
The woods over there is full of those. A whole bunch of them. Well, we're gonna try again here. So the tractor did overheat. I don't know, did I tell you that? I think I told you that just now. Anyway, Jack remembers this happening on this tractor before, and apparently there's an oil cooler between the engine and transmission. It's for the transmission oil, right? We know that. We tried to clean it the other day. Well, apparently there is coolant line, engine coolant, that goes to that transmission oil cooler, which cools the transmission oil. And so he checked the coolant level, and in the overflow bottle, plastic bottle, the level was fine, but when you open the cap on the radiator, it was low, and he put a gallon to a gallon and a half of coolant in this tractor, and well, that'll make a difference, I imagine. So we'll try it again. It had cooled down in the time that he had shut it off to go get coolant, and came back and stuff, and so we'll see if it happens again. But that sounds like it may have actually been our issue, and sounds reasonable to assume that to me. So anyway, it is after 5, a little bit after 5, so I'm not going to stay here real long, but we'll run for another half hour or so and knock some of this down, and then we'll come back to it. We intend to mow all of both of these fields. I'm just trying to do the critical areas first, where we're trying to put tile in and get it knocked down, because this clover, now right here it's not super thick, but where the clover is really thick, it is really thick, and can't hardly walk through it. To try and tile through it is no good, and we got all this mare's tail coming that's going to head out soon, so we want to knock it down. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Well, that's not good. The clover's a little thick. We smoked a slip clutch, and it did not reset when I shut it off and tried it again. I think we burned up the clutch packs. That's going to be a problem. But we're done mowing for the night. This may be very hot. That's not too bad. So there's clutch discs in there that are meant to slip if you hit something really hard. Well, I think they're gone. All right, so I'm getting parts around to replace this clutch pack, and I've decided that we're also going to put new blades on it. These ones can be sharpened, and we will sharpen them and keep them around, but in the meantime, we're just going to swap them out, put new ones on. We'll take these back, sharpen them, and put them in a parts bin so we have a good set. We put new ones on when we bought this thing, and we've had it 5-6 years, so they're pretty beat up. We could use a new set of blades. So, and Phil tells me that we've got a hub going out. Is it that one? No, this one. So we're getting parts to put a new hub on there. There's several of them that look like they're starting to go bad, so yeah, we'll get those parts going. It's not supposed to rain today, but sure looks like it's raining over there. Cool. How about that? It's raining. Cool. Wow. Wow. It rained. Like I couldn't get to my truck to go home because it was raining so hard. Yep. We got a solid half-inch of rain in the last 20 minutes, and sweet, that's awesome. And there's more to the northeast that this stuff is coming out of, so we might get some more tonight. I don't know, but I'm going home. I ordered those parts. However, tomorrow afternoon I am heading to Illinois for Golden Harvest Precision Planning meeting, so we got that trip the next couple of days. I'm going to film my plot tour stuff tomorrow morning, so we'll go through the Golden Harvest corn and soybean plots in the lineup, and I'll talk about them a little bit more. I do these every year and nobody watches them, so I'm just warning you now that you don't have to watch the next couple of days because, well, you won't anyway. So, no, it's really good information, and they're really good for me to be able to send to my customers and say, hey, check this out so you can see it, instead of having people actually come here because they won't show up here, but it's kind of my way of getting people to my plot. So, anyway, thanks for watching today. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below, and I will see you again most likely tomorrow. Thanks. Look, the water, it's all going where it's supposed to, except for over there. We gotta cut down the field a little bit. We gotta drain over there a little better. Yeah, and we got a little over there, but I gotta drain. That's gonna go away. That just hasn't had time yet. So awesome, awesome, awesome. We're getting closer.